I went to go see my dog, pet him before I left.
Sawyer Keys, age 12, was overjoyed to be reunited with his dog after being away from him for a week.
My eyes was like getting watery, I was like coughing.
That's because he was one of the first Algonquins of Barriere Lake to be evacuated on June 4th due to toxic air quality brought on by wildfires.
I noticed some kids wasn't out sometimes because I usually see some kids when around here.
He got on the first bus out to Gatineau, about 270 kilometers south of Rapid Lake, where his community lives.
Me and my mom and my sister had to get on that bus because we had bad lungs. Because some people were getting sick, plus my auntie was getting sick too. So we had to leave immediately.
He said his family packed up quick to get out of there, minus his dad and brother who stayed behind.
My mom told me to pack everything that I needed for the week. Because I didn't know we were staying there for a week, because I thought we were going to be staying there for 2 days.
Pets were evacuated separately from the thick smoke.
Sometimes you see a moose swimming across this way or swim across that way, depending which way they want to go.
But hunter Emmett Papatsi said area wildlife was not so lucky.
All the little animals swimming across finding safety for themselves too. I wish there was more of us that could help a lending hand to the animals also.
Air quality between 0 to 50 is supposed to be acceptable. We're at 18.
Chief Casey Ratt got an air quality monitor installed in Rapid Lake right before the evacuations.
It went to 511, I believe, the day I left, and it was between 511 and 600.
He said he'd never seen anything like this year's forest fires.
It was pretty frantic, to say, because everybody was so scared because we had fires going, up north, from all four sides. So they were very worried that the fires were going to come close. I mean, we never had fires come this close before.
Casey and about 20 community members stayed until June 9th to keep the community safe, despite the health risks caused by the smoke, combined with poorly ventilated houses.
The biggest worry for everybody, I think, was the air quality. So, I mean, it was just thick here and it was hard to breathe. And considering the houses that are, not very well, I'll put it this way, they're not up to standard.
Land and Resource Manager Charles Ratt says they need to build a fire line, a cleared strip of land, to protect the community.
That was in talk prior to the fire taking place. We were in talks about that, how that's going to happen. And definitely we have to have more equipment and readiness when it comes to forest fires.
Charles Ratt says they're still assessing the full impact of the fires, and one camp in the bush was destroyed, but community members prevented the worst of the damage.
Our people were on the ground, trying to remove whatever they can from their camps, and get what the valuables they can, and some were trying to prepare, with fire hoses and get set up to defend their camps.
Ratt has managed to acquire new fire hoses and water pumps, and 31 Rapid Lake residents just completed their certification training to become auxiliary fire combatants.
Further down that way, towards Bronson Island, there the fires were close towards that way.
So hopefully, the Algonquins of Barriere Lake will be ready for the fires to come. Emilia Fournier, APTN National News, Rapid Lake, Quebec.